this is unexpected. What's going on today? Okay, I'm a little confused. I think this is the Chinese Cultural Heritage Festival. Just reading it online, but it says it's supposed to be virtual, like the event at 7 p.m. It's a little early if this is the right thing anyways. I guess I'll check it out a little more a little later. And what's going on today though, from what I read, I think the first thing I read was kind of funny when you think about it. They had that Tokyo Olympics drone show happen recently, and apparently it was like a huge planet and people were posting videos and stuff, I guess, online and pictures. And the funny thing is, one of it, the formation was actually a globe, so you can see. It's kind of cool to look at it. People, like in the highway, I guess, when you're driving, you'll see this huge, I guess, globe created by all these drones. And remember that article in that story, the one with the police officer mistaking the planet for a drone? Well, in this case, you're excused. My thought is still the same. If I see a drone or I think it's a drone, my first reaction isn't it's a bomb, it's spying on me and so forth. I'm more fascinated saying, hey, what type is this? I mean, to me, it looks kind of cool, isn't it? Although with drone tech, it looks like there's some disputes where if one country believes the other is using it for a bad reason, they will basically cut them off. This one here says, Sicily and Belarus lead congressional drive to block transfer of US drone technology to Turkey. So apparently they're urging representatives to cut them off, I guess, quickly. It says, over the last year, Turkish drones have been deployed by Azerbaijan against Armenian civilians in Artsakh, Syria, against Kurdish forces that have partnered with US in the war against ISIS and Libya's civil war. US-sourced drone parts, like those discovered in Turkish UAVs deployed by Azerbaijan last year to kill Armenians in Artsakh, must never be turned against America's allies or innocent civilians. And the last thing I read basically shows, I guess, the contrast depending on what part of the world you're in. Because here they're slowly opening places up. It looked really busy, like here there's festivals and stuff. Whereas in the other side of the world, places like Australia, apparently there's huge protests because there's more lockdowns. This one here says, large COVID-related protests hit France, Italy, and Australia. This isn't a small thing too, by the sounds of it. It says over 160,000 demonstrators took to the streets in France on Saturday to protest the government's COVID-19 health pass policy, with brief clashes between largely unmasked protesters and police officers in Paris, followed by wafts of tear gas that were reminiscent of the yellow vest turmoil of several years ago. And then it says in Australia, 3,500 mostly maskless people protesting Sydney's month-long lockdown clashed with police officers on Saturday, raising fears of the super spreader event that could add to the city's growing caseload. So it seems like they're arguing about two things. One, whether or not things like a vaccine passport, so to speak, is proper, I guess you could say. And at the same time, the never-ending lockdowns in various places. When will this actually end all this stuff and just, quote, go back to normal, huh? I wouldn't be surprised, like here, if during the summer everyone's going to enjoy themselves, then come the winter time, oh, we're gonna need to be locked down again. Who knows? Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I guess we'll see, huh?
医美博文医美系列的叶志文诊所的2个免费名额，来跟大家讲一下送出什么。感谢我们漂亮的姑娘们。
Alright, see you guys later.